Kayaknya udah mulai. Selamat siang teman-teman semua. Astagfirullah, lupa. Terus memang gini. Dari sini bisa ke bentar lagi ya, bisa lah satu lagi. Alhamdulillah. Session hadir tiba-tiba hadir lagi aja Kang Jundan, cepet bisa. Teh geng betah. Rusman Merdeka. Resetting dulu. Oke, sip, harusnya udah aman ini ya, sip. Ubah ke mode kapan live stream Black Meat Wukong bang? Aduh, kayaknya nggak akan live stream game itu karena disayangkan sangat mahal. Bukan orang yang cukup berada untuk beli game mahal. Harusnya udah aman. Enggak, di sini dulu. Black Meat Wukong harusnya Kang Jundan gak sih yang main ya? Aduh, andai apalagi itu ya. Fuck. Alhamdulillah.
There's an Australian on the Italian throne, King Casey of the House of Ducati.
After 7 wins in a row is a pity, but the race was crazy, incredible. Anyway, the podium is better than nothing. The championship is very tight.
After my crash in the warm-up lap, the race has been like a dream. More happy than a victory.
The rain and cold are behind them. Hot sun blazes down on Barcelona.
So the race will be very, very long, especially with this condition and with this temperature. For sure, after 5-6 laps, all the bike slide and spin everywhere. So it will be a great and a hard fight.
5 races down, 2 wins apiece for Stoner and Lorenzo, only 1 for Rossi. Lorenzo has a Barcelona Football Club helmet for Catalunya. More than Jerez, this is his home race, just across the water from his family in Mallorca. Lorenzo is on pole, but Rossi's time is almost identical. That's how it's going to be this weekend. Same bikes, same lap times, same target. There are 13 corners at the Catalunya circuit. The best passing opportunities are at turn 1, turn 4, and turn 10. Turn 5 is possible but tricky. After turn 10, it's impossible to overtake unless the rider in front of you makes a mistake or leaves a gap. He prepares to make his move.
Siang pala, wokehh, siang.
Get him on the brakes into turn 1. You know where he'll come back at you. Turn 4, turn 10, then turn 1 again.
Aduh, andai kelebihan. Aduh, orang ini. Oke, sip, aman. Takbirannya balapan gak ngerti sih itu arti.
He's on your back wheel. Don't think. Just go.
Itulah saat kamu tidak melepas gas.
He'll think he's got it after turn 10. That's what he'll be thinking. What do you think? Never give up.
Anda ya langsung gagal nggak tuh misinya? Sektor 4 tadi mana sih kan?
Sektor 4 di Bintaro ya paling.
Nggak ngerti ya. Andai salah. Oh, di sini. Anjir. Alhamdulillah.
Overtake at that corner.
Actually, he did it to me in 2007.
Thank you, Casey. That's what I wanted to know.
I learned my lesson already.
This was before Lorenzo was in MotoGP. 6 laps to go. Rossi passes Stoner in the final corner. Stoner went on to win the race, but Rossi played that card. He knew he could do it.
It's unbelievable, I think, never happened before. After 6 races, we are equal point, but not 2 riders, 3 riders.
3 riders on the same points after 6 races. Suddenly, one of them is in big trouble.
After just a few laps, I was completely destroyed. I was very close to pulling in the pits, and the bike was working really well, but I just wasn't able to keep the pace. I couldn't brake, I was nearly falling in the front of the bike on the brakes. My legs cramping, everything, my stomach.
Heat stroke? A virus? Stoner looks terrible after the race. It's a shame. He was the fastest guy out there today. Set the fastest lap on lap 2. It could have been a 3-way fight. Danny Pedrosa is also walking wounded. He fractured his femur when he crashed in the Mugello race. Then he re-injured his hip when he fell in qualifying in Barcelona.
Unfortunately, it was on the right side. Again, one more shock on this area.
Junior was Valentino Rossi's 99th Grand Prix victory. Can he make it 100 at the oldest circuit on the calendar? Assen is another of the world champion's favourite tracks. He's won here 7 times.
This is a special place for sure. Assen is the place with more history behind. Also, my father won here with 250.
Pedrosa and Stoner both have fitness problems. Lorenzo is the threat.
Another battle with Jorge, like in Barcelona, is too much, especially for the old people like my grandmother. I make a good start from the pole position. I try to push a lot because I know Jorge have more or less my same pace.
Pedrosa and Stoner are ahead of you. Lorenzo's behind. You need to get away. Pass Pedrosa and Stoner and keep pushing.
Aneh, nyelakain orang lain. Don't get pass. Apa nih? Anjir. Udah. Ah. Hmm. Andai. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Aduh, gila. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Nobles. Oh, baru dapat karakter. Kenapa ini? Setting official livery. position. Finish in second place, distance. Okay.
It's not like Catalonia. Third on the grid, sixth at the first corner. What's happening? You've got the speed to challenge Rossi, but now you've got 4 other riders ahead of you. Get past them in the next 5 laps and go after him. Give it everything.
Jir, like quiet. Alas ya. Biarin lah, harus plus juga. Wah. Aduh. Anjir.
Pedrosa crashed out of the race. He's okay. No more damage. Casey Stoner is not okay. He finished third, then went straight to the medical center. But one man is having a great time.
Arriving to 100 is for sure something special also because I'm just the second rider in all the history together with Agostini to achieve this result. He have 22 races more, so he's the greatest.
Rossi's fan club has brought a celebration banner from Italy, a very long celebration banner showing all his wins.
Flavio called me and say, please try to win in Assen because it's so long, so it's not possible to bring goals in Laguna or in other part.
The next race is on the other side of the world, in California.
I feel good and I feel fast on the bike. We hope to win some other races.
Tight, twisty, difficult. Laguna Seca hasn't been kind to Jorge Lorenzo. He crashed out on the first lap in 2008, his first race here. This year he's on pole, but he can barely walk after qualifying.
At this moment I have a lot of pain in my foot and also in my right shoulder, but I will try, you know. You have to try.
Qualifying was almost over. Lorenzo was fastest, but he wanted more. He needed a clear track. He slowed down to let the riders ahead of him go. In those moments, his tires cooled slightly. As the heat in the rubber decreased, so did the grip. It was the same story at a different corner for Casey Stoner.
I got held up on my lap similar to Jorge, and my tyres weren't heated up enough. Basically, as I went into that corner, it was a long entry, so I thought, you know, I had plenty of feeling all the way into the middle of the corner. I hadn't even got on the gas yet, and the back came round, and that was it, game over. I got away with it, very lucky. You know, it hurt a heck of a lot at the time. I just got a bit of a problem in my shoulder and my groin, but we'll give it a heck of a try tomorrow.
Of the fastest four, Rossi's the only one who's feeling fine. Danny Pedrosa comes to California from a rough weekend in Holland. Last year he missed the race here through injury, and he's riding injured again today. Tough times. But like they say, when the going gets tough, Rossi's coming. He's faster than you. He's gonna catch you. But you're in front. Can you stay there?
Anjir, blokan apa itu? Oh my god. Wah, gak bisa sih. Anjis. Oh. Kecil. Guna seka. Oh. Mundur. Mundur. Hmm. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.
A dislocated collarbone, a fractured foot, a terrible start. Don't you love Laguna? The tightest, twistiest track of them all. Nowhere to rest, even for a second. No let-up from the pain. It's a good thing you love a challenge. Here's the toughest one of the year. Fight your way from 6th to 3rd.
kayaknya, coba. Udah, apa itu? Andai. Gagal lagi kak. Gak tahu.
Lagi.
Kasih kang. Kepisah deh kang suaranya, tenang aja.
Yes, ya, yes.
Anjir ngebut gitu ay. Allah. Lagu Naseka emang sesuatu ini kakak. California. Kenapa? Iya betul sekali. Oh, alhamdulillah.
Anjing baru gua bayar mah aja.
Ada Ciberem. Anjir. Penggal guys.
Jangan. Jangan.
Di Jepang.
Ini dekat dia. Maju. Wah, tip. Kemana-mana tak berjam.
Danny Pedrosa, back on top at last.
Since last year here when I couldn't race, it's been everything bad and no results. So I'm happy to be back and win a race, but especially happy for my team. All this time I was injured, I couldn't ride well. They still keep on pushing, keep on working very hard. It's been tough, but finally great race, great day and great feeling.
Stoner's condition is perplexing. Last year he was on pole by a mile, and then fought that epic battle with Rossi.
The bike's working so well, and I'm just not able to ride it hard enough. Not even halfway through, you know, my arms got to a certain point where I couldn't do anything more, and I just had to let everybody through and give up basically, because there was no way I could outbrake anybody or keep up with anybody the way I was doing it. I take the corners however I can at the moment. As soon as I start getting fatigued, it's just however you can get through them, you got to get through them. My braking points are getting way too early, so I'm losing a lot of time there, and my entry points, I'm not able to enter the corners quite as late to get a good exit. We're going on Monday to find out what's wrong with me.
Saxon Ring, Germany, where Danny Pedrosa's odyssey of pain began a year ago. The pressure's building. Rossi's edging ahead in the championship. Lorenzo's gone 4 races without a win. There are rumours he'll leave Yamaha at the end of the year. But this is a track which Lorenzo likes, and Rossi does not.
This is not Barcelona. This track is so difficult to overtake and have one maximum 2 points.
Rossi may not like the track, but it plays to his strength in braking.
Maybe I lose in some flowing part of the track, but I was very strong in the braking.
Where to pass? 2 corners to choose from. On the brakes into turn 1, or on the brakes into turn 12. Stoner's no real threat to you, but Lorenzo's out for revenge. You have a fight on your hands.
Andai track ini lagi dong. Andai, apa ini? Offside.
Dia belakang ya, yang banyak provinsi-provinsi habis.
itu di sini. Ayo luar peta anu eta si Arif 448. Ayo bisa di situ harus jalan deh 448. Boleh.
As the laps count down, Stoner fades and Lorenzo attacks.
I did some mistakes. The first one was not to attack before. Maybe if my attack was coming earlier, I could open a little gap. I thought also another mistake. I thought there were more laps to go to the end. So this was my second mistake.
Ano pa, ingat Kang Ilham dekat tukang beras.
And I have to congratulate his victory.
How was your shoulder?
Not still 100%. Maybe after Donington I will start to train again, and I will be more prepared, I think.
Ikut
Like
Liga.
Lorenzo, the other riders have an eye on their futures. If you want to get hired, you need to get noticed. Starting from the back of the
Kosong,
grid,
makanya
Tony
ditawarin
Arias
juga.
sets out to do just that. So does Marco Melandri. Kawasaki is quitting MotoGP. He needs a new home. You're last on the grid. The future does not look great. This could be your last year in MotoGP. But you love a fight, don't you?
Aduh.
Last on the grid? What could be better? More bikes to overtake. How about
Sepertinya udahan dulu guys. Terima kasih, tanganku pegel. Pakai stick, nekannya juga sampai kayak apa ya? Kayak menggenggam dengan keras.
Ingat sama setir carry.
Kemarin lihat mobil itu sudah
Iya, bentar.
Setir apa namanya? XR.
G Logitech.
Aing takut beli bekas itu yang kayak gitu.
Ya doang.
Beli setengah harga, beli barang besar 2 juta. Belum